Hey everybody, it's Theresa here of Larkin Design, and welcome back to my Bermuda Honeymoon album. It's an album that I've set aside for a while and am bringing back. I'm working on this layout today using the Sahlin Studio Project Mouse Paradise collection. I'm using the journaling cards and the printable elements included in the kit. And so let's get started. This is my layout here. I've chosen several of the 3x4 journaling cards, and I'm just showing you some of the photos that I'm working with in this layout. I have a whole playlist of the Bermuda Honeymoon album. There are, I think, 10 other process videos that I've shared from this album. I was working on it last year, and I set it aside at the end of the year so that I could work on December daily. And now that it's April, it's a good time to jump back into it. But I also, when Britt and Krista released the Paradise Collection, of course, I immediately thought of this project and decided that that was the perfect product to get me back into this project. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes we put projects on the shelf for a while, and then the perfect product comes along and we jump back in. So I'm sharing this on the Sahlin Studio blog as well. I hope you'll check that out, and I hope that you'll check out this collection. So cruising into the process here, I printed out all of there were 3 printable sheets included in the elements pack. And so I printed this out and just hand cut them on this particular day. I was just running short of time and didn't feel like dealing with the silhouette. And so I have them all lined up across the top of the layout. I love that. I can see my options here, right? And play around with what I'm liking. And just whatever comes to me. I also have some chipboard embellishments and the puffy stickers from Crepe Paper Oasis collection. And this is a collection I pulled last year specifically for this project. So it's been appearing throughout the album, and it coordinates perfectly with this collection as well. The palm fronds and the colors blend really well, and it's just a chance to add a little bit of dimension here to the layout, even though you could absolutely use the journaling cards and the digital elements together by themselves, and your layout would be complete just like that. I just like to add a little bit of dimension here and variety to my layouts. And so the photos that I'm working with here are from a little trek we took around the south end of the island. The beach is Horseshoe Bay, which is like just this stunning beach that we visited, and loved visiting there. And then there are just the other 2 photos on the left-hand side are just various points along that route. And so we rented a scooter while we were there. In Bermuda, you aren't allowed to rent rental cars. There are no rental cars. So it's either take the bus or rent a scooter. And so we rented a scooter. And I've done another layout about that whole story. You can read more about that if you check out the playlist. It's a great story. But this layout also had a great story, because while we were just tooling around and on this beach over here at Horseshoe Bay, there was another couple there. And because it's pretty quiet, we found the island was pretty quiet. People mostly left us alone or whatever. But there was another couple that was just checking things out. And we sort of struck up a conversation with them, and they took pictures of us, and we were going to take pictures of them. And the guy handed me his camera. And okay, so at the time, we just had a little Canon point and shoot. I didn't have a DSLR. So all of these photos were taken with a Canon point and shoot. But he hands me his big giant DSLR camera, and I said, I totally embarrassed myself, and I said, "Oh, you have a big one." And it was just totally thoughtless, and for a second he paused and looked at me, and then everybody just busted out laughing, and it was really funny and totally inappropriate, even though I wasn't meaning to be inappropriate. But anyway, so I wrote that story on the journaling cards. I split it across 2 journaling cards because it was too good not to share. So that's the story of that photo of me and Alan in the bottom right-hand corner. I hope you get a good laugh out of it too. And then there's the photo on the lower left-hand corner. Check out the little tiny mirror in the bottom corner of that photo. That is strictly the only reason why I included that photo in there. I have no idea what building that is or anything like that. But that little mirror just shows just the tiniest bit of Alan driving and me with the camera on the back of the scooter. So that's awesome. All right, I'm going to wrap up the process here, and I hope you will like and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you back here again soon. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.